All right, welcome back to Live on 3rd. We are the newest television station in downtown Baton Rouge, and we're bringing you what is happening in the downtown area. Now, one thing that's really close to my heart, because I have actually children that have served in the military. I have personally not been in the military, but dealing with the VA is something that's a challenge for a lot of people once they get out of the military. So please welcome to the show a man, Mr. Hermann, has come by to talk to us about the VA. He is kind of like the I guess the advocate for the area of Louisiana that can help you with questions and answers and stuff that you have. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Hey.
Glad to be here.
So what is your title exactly?
My title is the Adjutant of the Department of Louisiana for Disabled American Veterans. Actually, I'm the CEO, so I run the department on a daily basis.
All right, so tell us what your department does. I would love to go into your resume, but let's just suffice lots of military experience, got out, went to school, got some degrees, but now you want to help people.
Right.
So tell us what you're doing.
So DAV actually does, we do claims work. Everything DAV does is free of charge.
Okay.
The organization has been around for 100 years next year, and actually Louisiana department will be around for 100 years in 2021 that we've been working with veterans. Locally, we have transportation network that moves veterans from their homes or specific locations to their appointments at the VA. All of those are free of charge. Everything DAV is free of charge.
Wow.
We are now trying to get the transportation program back up online because now we have the new VA hospital, and it was kind of debunked from Katrina in 2005, so now we're trying to build all that back up. And so we're looking for things like drivers for the vans, and they have to go through a physical and through other things through New Orleans, the VA Medical Center, but this is a volunteer program for the drivers. They don't get paid to do it. They volunteer to help out other veterans. And also, like I said, my office is on Galvez. I still do claims work, so veterans can come into my office and I will help them do their claims to the VA.
I got you.
And tell them exactly what they need and tell them how or what information they need to file a claim.
That's probably the most confusing thing to a vet is the process they have to go through to get the benefits.
Correct. The VA has gotten a lot better. Now veterans 6 months before they get out of service can now file their claims. Mm-hmm. So the idea is that once they get out, then they start getting their VA benefits as soon as they get out. Which is a really good thing. Other than that, if you file a claim one day after a year of getting out, you then have to go through medical records and give medical opinions and nexus to say that the condition you had in service is now related to the condition you have now. So it makes it a little bit harder, except for certain things like Vietnam veterans have presumptive due to herbicide exposure, Agent Orange.
Right.
And the Iraqi and Afghanistan vets or OEF, OIF vets, anybody that was in the Gulf, they now have specific presumptives. So if they have the condition, it's an automatic grant. What the percentage is another story, but it's an automatic grant for service connection. And the percentage is based on how bad your condition is. Set up by law.
What is the most devastating thing that's come out of the Gulf War as far as the impact on the players
We see a lot of TBIs, traumatic brain injuries, coming out. A lot of PTSD. A lot of what's called MST or military sexual trauma with female veterans. And the biggest concern that the VA has and DAV has and most of the service organizations is the amount of suicides that are coming out of, that we're having to face and trying to deal with the suicides and trying to stay in touch with these guys and gals that they know that we care and that they don't take their lives. But the suicide rate among the military, suicide rate among the population is high, but the suicide rate among the military per capita is extremely high.
Listen, we should have you back and talk in a long form, because you've got a lot of things that need to be covered. But if you want to find out how to get hold of this guy, you're going to give us some information. We're going to put it on the website. You guys that are watching the stream, you can check the website later, and we'll have the information for you. Thank you so much for coming on.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
We'll be back in a half hour with our next guest. Stay tuned.